Hey friends, Oracle Jessie here, she, her, hers, and like I promised in my last video, I was gonna do some videos on topics. I'm sorry the lighting is bad, but I'm driving to where I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch. It's lunchtime now. New Year's Day. But yeah, anyway. So I figured I'd do a drive and talk, and I don't know how much it'll show in the video, but I've got a little bit of recalibration cold going on, and I want to talk. I have a lot of topics that I want to cover this year, and yeah, especially as new humans and old souls, as we're growing and evolving and getting used to being able to function in this new energy. Yeah, we're going to be coming up against some recalibrating, and that's part of what little colds usually are. And so, yeah, I've got the nose thing, I've got runny nose, I've got stuffiness, I've got, only a little bit of a sore throat in that if I don't get enough water, which I'm on my way to go get, so I'm kind of excited. And the numbers coming up on my car right now are 333, so the universe has this message for all of us. This is a catalyst message. This is, ooh, my journals are going all over the place. This is the Ascended Masters coming through, and so yeah, apparently I have watery eyes too. But, so with this recalibration cold, I think it's partially perpetuated by, maybe just breaking down the immune system a little bit with my recent swimming, and, I don't know if you guys go back and watch last year at this time, I was sick as well. So, and last year I was in a hotel, and yeah, I've gotten hotels this year, but I don't really feel the need to right now for my recalibration cold. So yeah, I don't feel the need to get one. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is not get one and just chillax and be myself and go eat some good food. I do want to talk about, maybe I'll just do an extended dedicated video about diet, and specifically what I'm doing and what my ideal diet is. And I'm working with a health coach right now, and we are going to be doing some exploration as to what I might need specifically. And so, but basically, I don't believe that there's one diet out there for everybody, and I also believe that what we eat affects us in a certain way, and it affects various people in different ways. So, I have been eating vegan since I've been in Austin, just because it's easy. It's not my end all be all. It's just a tool right now that I have easy access to, and I'm so stoked to be eating plant-based. I'm so stoked to be in a place to where I can do that and not have to cook my own meals, because look at, this is what my current living situation doesn't really, I can't really cook my own meals. Living in a city out of a vehicle with no cooking gear. I left a lot of my kitchen stuff at home, and basically my kitchen right now is utensils and a napkin, and I think I might have a can opener somewhere. But so it's just really easy for me right now to be vegan, because I'm in Austin, Texas, and there are so many restaurants that are strictly vegan, and this one in particular that I'm going to is vegan and Whole Foods and gluten-free and all local farms and all that stuff. Maybe this is just on my mind, so I'm just talking more about it. Because I was talking about it with a friend, just texting just before me doing this drive-in video. I'm, as they would put it, I'm not a militant vegan. I would put it as I'm not an angry vegan. And I think an angry vegan is someone that thinks that everybody should be vegan. And angry vegans honestly get a bad rap because they are out there for a lot of reasons. And I'm not saying that their reasons are bad or their reasons don't have value, because everyone's reasons for everything has value. I'm just saying that sitting in my perspective, am not going to be able to tell someone else from my perspective what they should do with their life. I don't think veganism is right for everyone. I don't think that. And I'm not even sure if it's right for me. And there's a lot of vegans out there that have recently gone and switched to paleo or something. I'm talking about some of the big name vegans that were out there. And I have, just like Nomad Life, I had watched vegans for a long time as well. So veganism to me, just like Nomad Life, is something that I've been wanting to do for years. And just, it took me getting myself out of my old habits and old pattern of living and old place of being, like literal place of being, to I had to get myself out of there in order to actually do it and actually be vegan, because I was vegan while I was here last year as well. And I don't know, part of me wonders what will happen when I leave this place and when I go elsewhere, and just health choices in general, what's going to happen. And that's part of the conversations I've been having with friends while I'm here. I had this one really good friend. She was able to travel the world, and I think she eats paleo, but I'm not sure. So I asked her, how she was able to eat when she was, all over the place and wherever she went. Because I think she went to Thailand. I think she spent some time in South America, and I think this year she's planning on going to Africa. But So yeah, I asked her if she ever found it hard to eat whatever she wanted, whatever she needed, and she said no, the universe really takes care of me. And so whenever she would go to market, she would be like, okay, what color looks good today? Let's eat that color. And that was just really refreshing and helpful for me to be able to hear that from her, and just to remember for myself that I can make this eating thing a lighthearted game, and the universe will support me in whatever it is that I do, including my diet. So yeah, and I don't, just the idea that someone else would be able to tell me what to eat or what not to eat just doesn't really feel good. And so when I'm saying I'm working with this health coach, my intention is to for them to help me by them tapping into their intuition, because they are very intuitive as a person. And so and then also just me being able to open up and listen and tap into my intuition about these things. And I talk about doing like a DNA conference, or and asking your DNA, your cells, to change in certain ways, and with a direct order, your DNA will recalibrate itself and will what was I gonna say? And will regenerate. There we go. Regenerate itself. And your DNA is also going to ask for specific things in order to do that. So you're working in partnership with your DNA, and that's part of what I'm doing here with, yes, I'm vegan, and it's not the end goal for me. So I'm going in, and what's really important to know is that DNA regeneration is about tapping into your past lives and what you have done in the past that works, and so bringing forward to the now what works for optimal health for your current life goals. So as we all know, my current life goal is to be the clear channel that I am, and be a better version of it, so that I can fully step forward into that, my power in that way, and just better realize and manifest my my ultimate dream and goal, which is a healing sanctuary for all types of people, an intentional community. And so knowing that, then I'm going to be able to ask my DNA and ask my cells to bring forward that which I need to succeed. And I don't know the specifics. I don't need to know the specifics, because I have God innate inside of me. The God inside of me knows what to bring forward from my past lives, from that past experiences. And my body is going to communicate directly with me in the form of cravings, in the form of maybe some, aversion to certain things. So every single person out there has different goals. Even if you want to do the same thing as me with creating that intentional community, the ways that you want to do that are different. And so who am I to tell anybody how to do that? Because they've had such various past life experience and have all of that going on, plus their current lifetime, the genetics and all that stuff that we're going through and we're working through, and we're working on bringing our full best selves forward. It's just how to yeah, there's just no way, no one size fits all. There's no one size fits most. There's very much a lot of testing and intuitive communication, and and so anyone who's doing a diet change is amazing and courageous, and just doing wonderful things. There's, if you guys are in the nomadic community, you probably know that Eric's doing, and a bunch of other guys are doing weight loss challenges and stuff. And I just have so much love and so much respect for them in the way that they're going about doing it, because they have very, very public lives that they've created for themselves. And so I don't know quite where I was going with this, so I guess I did talk a good majority about diet. And so why am I getting sick now that I've been on this diet for 3 weeks now? This might be my 3rd week here in Austin, and I guess part of the sickness might be me recalibrating because of the diet. I don't know. Any vegans out there who know more about the what do they call it? I don't know, the adjustment period to veganism. I don't know. You guys can pipe in. Feel free to pipe in a loving way. But yeah, I'm sure that might be part of it. And there's just, I don't know, like I said, it could be my forays into swimming, and I don't even know if they'll charge for parking today. So what time is it? Okay, sorry, I have to watch the time, because even if they do charge for parking today, there's a parking lot where after 4 you don't have to pay, and it's getting to be around that time. So, and the universe delivered me a front row seat. I'm so excited. Okay, anyway, so it could be around that recalibration time. It could be like I said, that other thing, and then it could be it's just time for me to recalibrate. And I think I've been fortunate enough to go the whole year 2019, basically all of 2019, without being sick. And that might have been hard, I won't get into it, but it's just, there's some of my friends and I, there was this beautiful family that just rode by, and I assume it was the dad, but the dad was riding the bicycle, and then they had a seat in the back with 2 kids on it, and it was just like a normal bicycle seat, so the kids were sitting with their legs like this and just enjoying themselves and smiling. But anyway, maybe the scattered brain is part of the sickness too. But maybe I'll work a little bit today. I'll just take it easy for the most part, and a few more days of this and I'm good. Yep, really feeling it. But this place has water that I am crazy about. I never thought that I would be one of those people that would be crazy about water. but it's not only filtered water, but it's fluoride filtered water. And then it's vortex activated. So I did a little bit of research about it because what's vortex activated? Apparently it's this process of spinning it and creating a vortex in the water. And then I think I don't know, adds more oxygen or something to it. I don't know. Anybody who knows more can or wants to know more can feel free to look it up themselves, but I don't care to know more about the science behind it because I know it tastes amazing and I know that this water is where it's at. So, I will be doing a topic video on water, and yeah. So, now I'm just rambling and it's disconnected, I feel like. So, I love you all. I'm going to enjoy my day. Take care of myself, take extra care of myself today. This is what success looks like for me when I'm recalibrating myself, recalibrating sick. And yeah, I'm just excited to be here, excited to be doing these things, excited to be experimenting. And I know that I'm doing the best that I can. And so I respect myself for doing that. And I really honor myself for doing that. And that's what I'm going to be doing throughout 2020. And that's all that anyone can expect, I think. So, yeah. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your continued support. Yeah. I really appreciate all the loving comments that you all leave. And I like the community that is surrounding me right now. The community of excitement and support no matter what the goal is, and only when specific requests are made that then the help and advice is given. That's one of my favorite things about the community that I'm in. Yeah, it's time to blow my nose. So, I'm gonna hop off here. I love you all. Thank you so much. Like I said, I hope your first week of 2020 is going well. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Hasta la bye bye.